From Mile High Stadium in Denver, Colorado, tonight it's the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos. Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Denver, Colorado, and winter is here. A major snowstorm yesterday, and this game will be played in temperatures in the low 20s tonight. To tell you a little bit more about these Chicago Bears, who like to change things around a little bit tonight, my colleague Al Michaels.
There's some controversy, of course. Some of the players are still angry because of Ditka's management stance. Walter Payton may not be getting the ball as much as he would like. But the Chicago Bears regulars have not lost a game this season. They are 5-0. The replacement team was 2-1, and Chicago leads the NFC Central by 2.5. Dan Reeves coached with Mike Ditka under Tom Landry at Dallas. The two are great friends, former racquetball opponents. There is Ditka, and each is the most successful coach in terms of percentage in the history of each franchise. So now Jim McMahon, who has led them from behind in each of the last 3 weeks, coming out. Payton and Anderson start in the backfield. Gall and the rookie Morris, the wideouts, with Moorhead at tight end. And the men up front for Chicago. Second down, 8 from the 12. And again, that's Anderson lined up in the slot as McMahon gets protection and throws to the tight end, Emery Moorhead. And Moorhead has a first down at the 21-yard line. He is covered and then stopped by Carl Mecklenburg. First and 10 at the 21-yard line. Anderson in motion. Fake to Payton. McMahon throwing wide open, and out at the 41-yard line is Willie Gault.
And look at the cushion given Willie Gault by the corner on that side, Mike Harden. Willie with just a straight move down the field. By the time he made his move back to the inside, did you notice how Harden had his shoulders turned and was on his way down? He bit on the fly pattern. Willie Gault off to a good start.
That's Moorhead this time in the slot and in motion. From the 41-yard line, Payton on an end around to Willie Gault, and Gault looking to throw and then packs it in, and Gault gets out to the 49-yard line. He was looking for Ron Morris, looking to throw it to Morris, and he winds up keeping it for a gain of 8.
That Gault starts to pull up. Meanwhile, Morris is in the traffic downfield. He gets knocked off, so Gault has to pull it down. But Gault has worked well against Mike Harden in the past, and the Broncos.
Third down and 2 at the 49-yard line with Anderson in motion. Fake to Payton, and then the pass complete and wide open for a first down, and a lot more is Gault. Inside the 20, the 10, and a touchdown.
Watch Willie make his move to the inside. Mike Harden, his left foot slipped out from underneath him, and then he just lost his footwork altogether. And with no one defensively having the angle, that's Willie Gault's advantage all the way.
The Chicago defense now with Hampton gone and Wilson gone with knee injuries. It's revamped. Harris gets the start up front with McMichael, the Fridge, and Dent. And then you've got Rivera taking Otis Wilson's spot with Singletary and Marshall. And then Reggie Phillips is on the bench. He was beaten a couple of times last week and the prior week, so Mike Richardson gets his starting job back at left corner. Second and 10, and the inside handoff to Ricky Nattil, who comes swinging around. And the rookie out of Florida with a little hurdle move, and he's out of bounds, close to a first down at the 35-yard line. And again, an inside handoff. This time it's Sammy Winder for a gain of 4. First down, Bears from their own 14-yard line. And it's Anderson getting a nice block out past the 20, run out of bounds at the 24. And you saw Mark Gort lay down the block to spring him.
Payton has been doing a lot of work as a blocking back, like a fullback, and not terribly happy about it. He is a little confused about his role, as a matter of fact, and the numbers that find him averaging 2.6 per carry.
And a first down out at the 47-yard line. And McMahon rolling and throwing to Anderson. And he takes it across the 50 down to the 47-yard line. Mike Harden comes up for the stop. It'll be second down and 4.
It's been very difficult for Walter Payton, at 33 years old, to sit back and play that secondary role.
Make it second and 6 as they give him progress only to the 48-yard line. His knee went down there. And on a draw play, it's Payton. Has room, and Payton has a first down as he takes it to the 39-yard line. Walter Payton, whose longest run this season, believe it or not, is only 15 yards.
This is really nothing fancy. It's straight one-on-one blocking up front. But Neil Anderson occupies the Bronco defender's attention, and that's wide open up the middle for Walter, who has a relatively easy time of it.
Meanwhile, the Bears moving almost at will now against the porous Bronco defense at the 39-yard line. Swings it out to Anderson. He escapes the tackle, and then Anderson takes it down to the 34-yard line. Hundley made the stop after the tackle was missed by Jim Ryan. 2nd and 6. Bears lead 7-0, and Matsui is in the game. And McMahon has his first pressure of the night, but still gets it off. And he has Gauld, and Gauld stays inbounds and goes all the way to the 10-yard line.
Jim McMahon stayed very cool. Just about this point, Gauld had gone down. He came back up on his feet, got away from Haynes, and slips him here and adds even more yardage. Still came back and gave McMahon a target.
And guess who threw the block at the line of scrimmage on Ricky Hundley that gave Jim McMahon the time to throw that ball? Walter Payton.
2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. McMahon throwing wide open, and a touchdown to Cap Boso, the tight end, who was in training camp with the lowly St. Louis Cardinals, and now he's with the Chicago Bears and on the scoreboard, 13-0. Looking just the way they looked through all of 1985. Marched down the field twice and lead 14-0.
Boso is a receiver that Mike Ditka liked when they played the Cards in an exhibition. The Cards let him go, and he's turned into the best receiving tight end on the Bears squad.
Steve Sewell is in the game, and that's Johnson now in motion. Pressure on, and over the middle, Johnson is wide open, 30, and out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Vance Johnson out of the University of Arizona. And Lang gets hit as he makes the catch, but has the first down as he takes it out to the 50-yard line, and he is stopped by number 50, Singletary. 1st and 10, Denver at the 50-yard line. Elway. Throwing, and has it intercepted at the 18-yard line by Dave Duerson. Makes the play, and the Bears have the ball back, and a 14-0 lead as well.
Ron Elway should have never thrown. His receiver had not made the break. He had to get rid of the football. This one he should have just thrown away. There's Lang. And Duerson just floating over there. I think he was probably stunned to even see the football.
The rookie Morris is the man in motion, and it's Payton getting a block from Anderson and exploiting it out to the 23-yard line for a gain of close to 5.
He had no chance.
2nd and 10. They fake the give on the end around to Johnson, and Elway, who can scramble, does so and picks up the first down. Bronx from the 29. Elway wide open into Bear territory is Sewell, and he is stopped at the 43-yard line. Steve Sewell tackled by Ron Rivera for a big gain. With Mark Jackson in motion. 3 receivers go out on the left side. A flag is thrown, and the pass is caught by Johnson, and he's tackled at the 24 as the period ends. Reggie Phillips makes the stop. Dan Deerdorf start the 2nd period. 14-0 Chicago. 1st and 10 at the 23, and it's Lang, and he gets ripped by Singletary.
Oh! If he didn't have a number, you'd know who it was.
Mike Singletary, middle linebacker of the Chicago Bears. Textbook on how to play it. Listen.
Great timing. That'll make you think twice before you cut back again.
3rd down and 9, and here come the Bears. And there go the penalty flag. And it's Elway throwing, and it's tipped away at the last moment, but then caught for a touchdown by Vance Johnson. Intended for Sewell, off the hand of the defensive back. Payton in motion. Anderson knifes his way out to the 18-yard line. Threading his way through, Tony Lilly and Mark Haynes converge on the tackle. 2nd and 10 from the 21-yard line. McMahon throwing underneath, and it's caught by the tight end Boso, and he has a first down as he takes it out to the 35-yard line. 2nd down and 10 at the 35. Fake draw, and then
it's Morris, the rookie, makes a nice move to the outside to add about 8 more yards onto it to the 37. Stopped there by Tony Lilly. Ron Morris out of SMU. Jim McMahon leads the Bears to the line at the 38, 1st and 10. McMahon throwing over the middle, and that's caught by Payton, and Walter takes it down to the 30-yard line. And movement on the right side, but no flag, and the quick pass to number 85, McKinnon, for a 1st down. 9 minutes to go in the half. McMahon throwing to the 3-yard line. Willie Gault making the catch, and he has a 1st down.
And this is the way a quarterback stays in the pocket. You don't think Jim McMahon has confidence in this offensive line? Look at the way they move the orange shirts pass. He steps up, delivers over the front foot, and
here he comes.
Boom, 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 boom.
Will he carry or will he block?
Oh, they've got McMichael and Perry both in this offensive set, the 2 defensive linemen. On 3rd down, they give it to Perry. Perry lost the football at the goal line. Who's got it?
Haynes, and he's going to run it out.
Yep, it's still a live ball, and it's Denver's ball out at about the 30.
You may have just seen the last carry ever by Perry.
Mark Jackson in motion. Elway has to step up, tries to step out, gets by Singletary, 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Sammy Winder, and he cannot get out of the grasp of number 59, Ron Rivera, out of the University of California, and spelling the injured Otis Wilson. 2nd and 12, Bears go to the nickel with Reggie Phillips, the 5th defensive back. Elway tries to escape, does again, has the 1st down, gets the ball to the 49.
Give me a break.
2nd and 17 after the penalty. Elway throwing back across toward the middle and to the 36 on a 1st down to Ricky Nattiel.
What a show Elway is putting on.
2:35 to go in the half. Lang fights his way to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 4, Sammy Winder takes us to the 2-minute warning with a 1st down at the 22-yard line. Bears, as you can see, almost 2 full games without a sack. And Elway going for a wide-open Jackson for a touchdown. He beat Mike Richardson. Elway from the gun at the 31. Hit Sewell, he's to the 41. He's very close to a 1st down. Broncos in a hurry-up offense, but they may have to measure. Elway escaping, throwing on the run, and the catch is made at the 35 by Ricky Nattiel.
Unbelievable.
Sewell had to turn his back. He's trying to pick this ball off the ground. Look how low it is.
He could hardly hold on to his fillings. Ooh, what a shot by Reggie Phillips, who lost his starting job tonight to Mike Richardson, who was victimized a short while ago by Mark Jackson.
If this is incomplete, then you're looking at a 52-yarder for Carlin. And Elway going for Nattiel, and touchdown!
Oh. Against Phillips.
With Neil Anderson, the sole running back, and Payton in motion. And it's Anderson who cuts it up to the 33-yard line. He picks up close to 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5. That's Gentry in the backfield next to McMahon. And McMahon over the middle hits McKinnon for a big gain and a 1st down to the 44 of Denver. McKinnon, who missed all of last year, he was hurt, and he gets up hobbling here.
And what you're looking for is a little pick, just like basketball. And while they didn't get the pick, Dennis McKinnon with the good speed got way out in front.
Flips it out to Anderson. And he is tackled in bounds at the 38-yard line by Jeremiah Castile. Or to go in the game, bottom of the screen in the slot to the right. And they give it to Gentry moving through the middle for a first down to the 26-yard line, and that really crossed the Broncos up.
Let's take a look at the interior line block.
Look at the pull and the block by Tom Thayer, the right guard, and that was a good illustration of exactly what the Broncos did in the closing moments of the first half.
Bears have it at the Bronx 26-yard line. McMahon going deep, wide open, touchdown. Willie Gold again. 2 touchdowns tonight for Willie Gold.
Tony Lilly in the middle of your screen does not get back there. There's Harden. Now Tony Lilly, the deep man, played it too short, up tight. Bad line for Tony Lilly.
And Butler missing the extra point. And Denver still has the lead.
And a camera on Ditka.
First down from the 20-yard line. Johnson in motion. Elway having a big, big night. Firing and intercepted at the 30-yard line by Rivera. And Rivera, who takes Otis Wilson's place, has given Chicago the ball and a first down at the 15-yard line.
And you have to wonder if John Elway even sees Ron Rivera. Great catch by Rivera. This ball is whistled. But there's no way that John Elway doesn't see him, Frank. You have to think he's trying to get the ball over the top of Ron Rivera and just doesn't do it.
There's Rivera working on Vance Johnson. He does a couple of nice things on this play, but he was right in the line of sight of Elway. Elway just had his mind made up and released it.
And Rivera's first career interception. McKinnon in motion, first and 10 at the 15-yard line. Payton out of the eye. Anderson lays down enough of a block, and Payton takes it to the 5-yard line. Dennis Smith makes the tackle.
He was a very versatile athlete as a receiver and a rusher, but he makes the effort. Watch 35. He makes the attempt. That's all you care about. And it's very effective against Haynes. Dennis Johnson finally makes a stop at the 5-yard line, but give that run of Walter Payton, give a lot of credit to Neil Anderson.
I can't believe this. I guarantee you he's in there to block, though. He's got to be in there to block.
There's nearly 600 pounds of backs in there right now.
They've got Thomas, number 33, with him. And they sent Thomas in motion. And McMahon himself takes it in. So Perry is enough of a decoy. Thomas goes in motion, and wouldn't you know it, McMahon goes in for the touchdown while nobody was looking. And another bad snap that time, but it's Tomczak who shovels to Butler, and he can't get in. Lilly runs him out of bounds. Addix is a regular snapper, but Tom Thayer is snapping tonight.
Well, that ought to be a penalty on Tony Lilly. You can't throw a guy to the ground that far out of bounds. No wonder Kevin Butler got up a little mad.
From the 31-yard line. Sewell. And Sewell has the first down at the 42-yard line. Todd Bell runs him out of bounds. Bobby Mitchell in the game. That's he in the slot to the right. Elway on and out to Jackson. And he's wrapped up and sent down by Bestie Jackson. No relation.
Doesn't make it happen. It's going to be interesting.
Anderson looking for that first down and has it. He gets run out of bounds by Harden and Lilly. First and 10 at the 31-yard line. Play fake. And McMahon throws a sideline route, caught by McKinnon at the 40-yard line. Fake to Payton. McMahon steps up, throws. McKinnon slides down and makes the catch on his back. He slipped down and still caught it at the 40-yard line.
On John Elway's shoulders.
Second and 7. That short roll, the pass to Anderson. That's the first down. At the 27-yard line, Jeremiah Castile with the tackle. 42-yard attempt for Kevin Butler. Good snap, good hold, and a good kick. Rams Skins next Monday night from D.C. Here it's Lang on 1st and 10, taking it out to the 29-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 3 with 1 minute and 10 seconds to play in the 3rd period.
Broncos 33 yards so far here in the 3rd quarter.
2nd and 4. Elway throwing and open, and Sewell makes the catch. Steve Sewell at the 49 of Chicago. 3rd and 8 and 5 receivers in this set. And the Bears jump, and this should be a free play for Elway if he can get rid of it. And he does, and he goes very deep, and it's caught at the 25 by Clarence Kay.
Well, that's just... This guy is in another world. Body moved back like he was shoved.
2nd and 10. He slings it sidearm for a first down to the 11-yard line to Vance Johnson. 27-yard attempt. Kubiak holding for Carlin. And that pulls them to within a touchdown. 2nd and 10. Morris in motion. Walter Payton, big hole for him. And Payton on his nicest run of the night takes it out to the 49 for a first down.
And great call that time by the Bears.
1st and 10. McMahon flipping it to Payton, nice catch, and Walter gets knocked down at the 42-yard line, and a little extra action from Jeremiah Castillo. And Jim McMahon, a milestone now. 20 of 30 for 303. And on 2nd and short, it's Payton cracking down to the 35-yard line.
After the play, we'll look at that graphic again. As we look at Walter, look at the head go down, the shoulder go down. How many times have we seen that?
2nd and 10, 9.5 minutes to play in the 4th. Payton. And he takes it down to the 31-yard line where he's corralled by Jim Ryan. 3rd down and 6. Big play here. 8:50 to go in the 4th. And it's intercepted at the 20-yard line. Picked off by K.C. Clark, a rookie from San Jose State. 2nd and 10. Out pattern, the Teal makes the catch. Gets spun down at the 47 by Mike Richardson. A first down. 2nd and 10. For Johnson. Nice catch. Gets wrapped up and tackled at the 40-yard line by Mike Richardson
to pick up the Whites.
3rd and 3 with 7 minutes to go, and they get the first down. Lang to the 33-yard line. Elway right over the middle, down the middle, complete to the 10-yard line to Mark Jackson.
And in the middle of 5 Bears.
1st and goal.
A vegetable tray.
Sewell leaps in, touchdown. First and 10 from the 24-yard line. Screen over the middle for Payton, and Walter does it himself out to the 33-yard line. Payton to the 40-yard line. Dennison makes the tackle.
Here is the last play. McMahon, the time before last, as Rulon Jones pounds McMahon to the surface. On the last play, he just could not move out of the way of Andre Thompson.
3rd down and 18. Tom Zach sends 4 receivers into the pattern, swings it out to Anderson. He's got to look for the sideline, and he goes out of bounds at the 38 with 13 seconds.
Is 16 yards away.
Tom Zach, he's going to swing it to Anderson, and Anderson doesn't pick up the first down, and the Denver Broncos have wrapped it up. So that's the story. Al Michaels, along with Frank Gifford and Dan Deerdorf, saying good night from Denver, where the Broncos beat the Bears in a wild one, 31-29. The difference in the game, the 2 missed extra points. See you next Monday.